Have you ever bought a skincare product that promised miracles in just 4 weeks, but then when you looked in the mirror after weeks of use, you were like, where are these miracles actually hiding? Hi, I'm Neha. I'm originally from India, now living abroad just like many of you. And today I want to share my honest 6-week experience with a Retinal Bakuchiol product from Wishtrend, because I know so many of us, especially as Indian women living outside, we don't splurge on every new skincare launch. We want to definitely, for sure, see real value before we spend our hard-earned money. But more importantly, as I'm taking you through my 6-week journey of using this product, I'm going to break down something that I think every skincare consumer should understand: the difference between clinical study measures and what we actually see in our bathroom mirrors. So let me tell you what this product claims. If you have not seen my previous video, the brand makes some pretty bold claims, and let me read them out for you. Boosts collagen production and reduce fine lines, improves overall skin texture and firmness, reduces pore size, and helps with neck wrinkles, yeah. And here are the specific numbers they gave us: less 12% skin roughness, plus 30% hydration, plus 9% skin density, all supposedly visible in just 4 weeks. The product itself does sound impressive on paper. 0.03% retinol, which is a more potent form of retinoid than retinol, combined with 1% bakuchiol, which is the plant alternative to retinol, which is supposed to be gentler. Plus it comes in airless pump to keep everything stable and contamination free. Now this all sounds amazing, right? But here is where things get interesting. Let me take you through my real life experience with this product when I used it precisely for 47 days, which is a little over 6 weeks, and where I used 12 applications. I used this twice a week. That's my sweet spot with retinol, retinal, anything that's retinoid, because I have sensitive skin and I have learned not to overdo it with stronger actives. And here is my honest truth. Visually looking in the regular bathroom mirror, in this case I'm showing this you on my camera, I did not see any major difference in my fine lines, pores, or overall skin texture in these 6 weeks. Between, if you come here expecting a dramatic before and after transformation, I am sorry, but I don't have that for you. Now, does that seem the product is lying or doesn't work? Not necessarily. And this is where I want to educate you about something really important that most beauty influencers don't talk about. Those impressive percentages that brands throw around, like 12% skin roughness reduction or 30% increase in hydration, these aren't actually measured by someone looking in the mirror and saying, oh wow, my skin looks 30% more hydrated. These numbers actually come from clinical studies using sophisticated skin imaging technology. Let me break this down for you. Skin analysis, for example, uses special cameras with different types of light, UV light, polarized light, cross-polarized light, to capture what's happening beneath the surface of your skin. Under UV light, they can see sun damage, hyperpigmentation, and bacterial activity that's completely invisible to our naked eye. The polarized light reveals surface texture irregularities that are measured in micrometers. And here we are talking about changes smaller than the width of a human hair. There are corneometer devices that measure skin hydration by detecting electrical conductance, because hydrated skin conducts electricity differently than dry skin. A 30% increased hydration measured this way might translate to skin that feels more supple, but you might not see a dramatic visual difference. 3D skin typography systems create detailed maps of your skin surface, measuring the depth and width of wrinkles down to microscopic levels. A study might show that micro wrinkles decreased by 15%, but these are often changes happening at cellular level, which may take months to be visibly apparent. Many research consistently often show that there is a disconnect between what these instruments can measure and what consumers can actually see. While devices can detect microscopic improvements in skin parameters relatively quickly, what we actually perceive as visible changes often takes much longer to become apparent. So when I say I didn't see any dramatic results in 6 weeks, that doesn't necessarily mean that the product isn't working at cellular level. Well, skin renewal takes time. Our skin normally has a cycle of 28 days to renew itself, but as we age, this slows down. For someone in their 30s, visible results from using retinoids can actually become apparent in a course of 3 to 4 months with consistent use. I'm almost 40, so probably for me it could be slightly longer. The improvements that these clinical studies measure, like increased collagen synthesis or improved barrier function, these are foundational changes that eventually lead to visible improvements, but they're not instant. Now let me tell you what I did experience with this product. Hydration. This was genuinely impressive. My skin felt plump and moisturized in a way that I didn't need my usual sandwich method. You know, where you put moisturizer, you use the retinol or retinal treatment, you use another moisturizer on top. This product actually felt sufficient on its own. No irritation, no peeling, no redness. For someone with sensitive skin, I can vouch for it. It is very soothing, non-irritating. Texture Texture. The product itself is lovely, lightweight and absorbs really well. Sleep quality. This might sound weird, but I literally wanted to add here because every morning after I woke up, I felt like my skin looked less tired. It was not dramatic, but just more refreshed than usual. These are subtle improvements that might not photograph well for an Instagram post, but they do matter for daily comfort and confidence. I know many of us Indian women living here, living abroad, be it Australia, Canada, UK, Dubai, any part of the world. We are practical, price conscious, and honestly, we don't want to spend like $40-50 on a product that does not deliver any value. We can't just buy every trending product that pops up on our feed. So my honest verdict on this Retinal plus Bakuchiol product, it's not a miracle worker that's going to erase years of sun damage in a month, but it is a good, safe, gentle option if you want to start incorporating retinoids into your routine without the drama of irritation or peeling. Think of it as a long-term investment rather than a quick fix. If you're someone who has never used retinoids before, or you have a sensitive skin like me, this product could be your gateway. And here is what I've learned after years of trying different skincare products. The skincare industry is really good at creating urgency. 4 weeks to younger looking skin, see results in just 10 days. But real skincare is about consistency over intensity. The products that have made the biggest difference in my skin, be it vitamin C, retinols, or sunscreens, these took months to show their true benefits when used consistently. The changes are often so gradual that you could only notice the difference when you compare the before and after pictures months apart. So if you're considering this product or any retinoid for that matter, go into it with real expectations. Give it at least 12 weeks of consistent use before you decide if it's working for you or not. And remember, good skincare can be exciting, but at times it is boring too. It's the same routine day after day with the products that don't cause you irritation and that you can afford to repurchase. I would love to hear from you in the comments if you've had bought a certain product based on just the clinical claims, only to feel disappointed when you didn't see those expected dramatic results. Did you still stick with it long enough to see if it worked or not? Or did you just move on to the next promising product? And now that I'm thinking, here is another question. How do you decide that if the skincare product is actually working? Do you rely on before and after pictures, or the ingredient list, or how your skin actually feels? What it's like to navigate skincare as immigrants, as people who are careful with money, and as consumers who want honest reviews without that Instagram filter. If you found this video helpful, especially where I talk about how clinical studies are different from real world results and expectations, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps other skincare consumers find out content that's honest and authentic. And if you want more real, unfiltered reviews from someone who gets it, please subscribe to this channel. On that note, thanks for watching. I'll see you all in my next video. Until then, stay tuned, stay beautiful.